What's up, YouTube? Josh Sundquist here. I am currently at Clemson University in Clemson, South Carolina. Yeah, there's a lot of people here, as you can tell. And my friend here is going to film, and I'm going to answer questions from the audience and from you all on YouTube. So if you have any questions on YouTube, put them in the comments. Yeah.
So if you were to have like both legs, would you rather have a cybernetic leg or would you have one grown back?
Dude, that might be the weirdest question I've ever heard. I'm so glad that you asked it. That's a really interesting question. So he asked, if I was to have two legs, would I rather have a cybernetic leg or a leg that grew back? So this cybernetic leg, would it have like powers? Like would it be in sci-fi movies? I could fly? You should have led with that. You buried the lead. You're like, oh, you could fly. Just a side note, you could fly. You could do something no human has ever had. Or you could have two legs and literally be like every other person. Those are the choices you get. Yeah, I'm gonna go with flying, but thank you. Thanks for the offer. What else? Yeah, from YouTube?
Someone asked what happened to your bodybuilding career.
I mean, that seems kind of insulting. Like, so this person's watching the stream just like, oh, it looks like he gave up. He looks really, really bad. We should send a nurse to his apartment. Seems like he's potentially malnourished. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know that I ever had a career, per se.
They apologized.
They apologized? Yeah, I mean, like, I still lift weights, but yeah, I don't know that I ever had like a lot of potential as a professional bodybuilder. That's what they're wondering. Yes, question from the internet?
Yeah, someone asked what was like your favorite situation where you figured out that it was easier having one leg instead of two, if any.
Like, I only have to put on one shoe in the morning. I don't have to pair my socks after I wash. I don't lose socks, like, you know how like your socks. In fact, this is like when I first met Ashley's family, one of the first interactions I had was her mom was like, my whole life I've saved single socks when one of them gets lost in the dryer. She gave me this like box. Of just like all these socks from all members of Ashley's family. I was like, wow, they must really love me. I have all of their socks. All of their socks. Yeah.
So my sister's watching from home, and she plays soccer.
Wait, was she like watching the stream on YouTube?
Right now.
Oh, sweet. What's her name?
Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. It's more like making eye contact.